Have you ever wondered how Somalia, a country on the easternmost edge of Africa, came to be what it is today? This is a land of enigma and resilience, of a history so profound it's woven into the fabric of the world's past. Let's journey back to the dawn of civilization, where the story of Somalia begins. Prehistoric cave paintings found in the northern part of the country tell tales of life thousands of years ago, a time when the land was a cradle for early human communities. Fast forward to the ancient land of Punt, an age-old civilization believed to have thrived here. The land of Punt, often referred to as the God's Land, was a major trading partner of ancient Egypt, dealing in gold, aromatic resins, ebony, ivory, and wild animals. The rise and fall of the Adil Sultanate is another significant chapter in Somalia's story. From the 13th to the 16th centuries, this Islamic kingdom was a beacon of commerce and culture, with its capital, Zayla, being a bustling hub of trade and learning. Then came the era of foreign influence. The late 19th and early 20th centuries saw the scramble for Africa, with Britain, Italy, and France staking their claims on different parts of Somali lands. This colonial period left indelible marks on the country's socio-political landscape. Finally, we reached the post-independence period, a time of hope and turmoil. In 1960, Somalia gained its independence, weaving together the threads of its divided past into a single national fabric. Yet the journey since has been fraught with challenges, from civil wars to political instability, testifying to the resilience of the Somali people. Reflecting on this journey, it's clear that Somalia's history is a complex tapestry, interwoven with threads of triumph and trial, resilience and transformation. It's a testament to the spirit of a people who, despite the odds, continue to shape their destiny. As we've seen, Somalia's history is a rich tapestry of triumphs, trials, and transformation. So, we've explored the historical journey of Somalia, but what language do Somalis speak? The main language spoken in Somalia is Somali, a member of the Cushitic branch of the Afro-Asiatic family. It's a rich, complex language with a distinctive rhythm that echoes the land's vast landscapes and vibrant culture. But Somali isn't just influenced by its Afro-Asiatic roots. It's a linguistic tapestry, woven with threads from Arabic, English, and Italian languages. Over the centuries, Somalia's strategic location on the Horn of Africa has made it a crossroads of cultures. Arab traders, British colonizers, and Italian fascists have all left their mark on the Somali language. You can hear it in the loanwords, words borrowed from another language with little or no modification. For example, the Somali word for school, iskul, comes from the English language, and pasta is an Italian loanword that has found its way into the Somali kitchen and vocabulary. In the 1970s, the Somali language underwent a significant change. The Latin script was adopted as the official writing system, replacing the Arabic script that had been in use. This change was not just administrative, it was a powerful symbol of the Somali people's determination to carve out their own identity in a post-colonial world. But the Somali language is more than just words and grammar. It's the heartbeat of Somali culture, and nowhere is this more evident than in the tradition of Somali poetry. Known as the nation of poets, Somalis have a deep love for verse. Poetry is used to express everything from political dissent to declarations of love. It's a testament to the power of language and its ability to capture the human spirit. To wrap up, the Somali language is a reflection of the country's diverse influences and rich history. It's a language that has evolved and adapted yet remained firmly rooted in its Afro-Asiatic origins. Language in Somalia is not just a tool for communication, it's a crucial part of their cultural identity. Now, let's delve into the vibrant culture of Somalia. Somalia is a land of rich traditions and vibrant cultural expressions. Its culture is a fascinating blend of indigenous customs interwoven with influences from Arab, Persian, Indian, and Italian cultures. All these elements come together to create a unique cultural mosaic that is distinctly Somali. At the heart of Somali culture is its traditional music and dance. Somali music is characterized by its pentatonic scale, similar to that found in Ethiopian music. The rhythms are exhilarating, often accompanied by the beat of the dahanto, a drum-like musical instrument. Traditional dances like the Niko are integral to social gatherings and celebrations, featuring fluid movements that tell stories of love, war, and everyday life. Somali art, primarily oral, is another testament to the culture's richness. From intricate oral poetry known as gabay to folktales and proverbs, the spoken word holds a revered place in Somali society. Somali visual art, though less prevalent due to Islamic norms, is nonetheless captivating, with colorful textiles and intricate henna designs adorning the bodies of men and women alike. The Somali cuisine, a gastronomic delight, mirrors the country's cultural diversity. It's a delectable mix of native African ingredients and cooking styles with dashes of Middle Eastern and Italian influences. The staple dish, sorghum, is often accompanied by meat, milk, or a vegetable stew, reflecting the nomadic pastoralist lifestyle prevalent in Somalia. Beyond these cultural expressions, the Somali society is deeply rooted in a clan-based system, with each clan holding a distinct identity. Clan identities play a significant role in social and political relations, shaping the way Somalis interact with each other. The traditional Somali code of conduct, known as Heer, is also central to the societal structure. Heer is a set of unwritten laws, governing everything from conflict resolution to marriage arrangements, reinforcing the community's interconnectedness and shared values. Somalia's culture is a colorful mosaic of traditions that reflects its rich history and diverse influences. Let's uncover some fascinating facts about Somalia. Ever heard of the Horn of Africa? Well, that's Somalia for you. This country sits in a strategic location at the easternmost projection of the African continent. It's like the tip of a rhino's horn, jutting out into the Indian Ocean and the Gulf of Aden. This geographical advantage has shaped Somalia's history, making it a vital trading hub throughout the ages. Now picture the longest coastline in mainland Africa. Imagine a stretch of coastline that extends over 1,800 miles, roughly the distance from Miami to Boston. That's Somalia's coastline, a haven for marine life and a paradise for beach lovers. Let's take a detour inland, to the heart of Somalia, where camels rule the roost. Yes, you heard that right. Somalia is often referred to as the camel country. With over 7 million camels, it boasts the highest camel population in the world. These resilient creatures are an integral part of Somali culture, providing transport, food, and even a form of currency in some regions. Moving on to a place that gives us a peek into ancient times, the Las Gil rock art. These are not just random drawings on rocks but are considered one of the oldest and best preserved collections of prehistoric cave paintings in Africa. The vibrant depictions of cattle, giraffes, dogs, and even people, thought to be more than 5,000 years old, are a testament to the rich history of human civilization in this region. And, do you know what else is unique about Somalia? It's one of the few places in the world that doesn't have an official time zone. Yes, that's right, the country operates on East Africa time, but it isn't officially recognized. These intriguing facts offer a glimpse into the unique aspects of Somalia, don't they? Finally, let's talk about religion in Somalia, an integral aspect of Somali life. The country's spiritual landscape is predominantly marked by Islam, a faith that permeates every aspect of the country's culture, politics, and daily life. Islam first arrived in Somalia in the 7th century, carried by Arab and Persian traders who frequented the Horn of Africa's coastal cities. It established strong roots, and over the centuries the faith has woven itself into the fabric of Somali society. The Somali people embraced Islam in its entirety, but it was the mystical branch of Islam, Sufism, that held a special allure. Sufism, with its emphasis on personal spiritual growth and connection with the divine, found a receptive audience in Somalia. Sufi brotherhoods became centers of learning and spirituality, and their influence can still be seen in the deeply spiritual nature of Somali Islam. Religion in Somalia is not a mere matter of personal faith. It's an all-encompassing force that shapes societal norms, laws, and customs. Islamic principles guide everything from the legal system to etiquette, from business ethics to social interactions. The country's legal system, for instance, is heavily influenced by Sharia law, an Islamic legal system that covers not only religious rituals, but also aspects of day-to-day life. Religious festivals and observances also play a significant role in Somalia's cultural life. The holy month of Ramadan, for instance, is a time of fasting, prayer, and reflection, followed by the joyous celebration of Eid al-Fitr. Similarly, Eid al-Adha, or the Festival of Sacrifice, marks the end of the Hajj pilgrimage and is celebrated with special prayers and feasts. Religion in Somalia is not just a faith but a way of life that shapes the country's social, cultural, and political landscape. It's a thread that runs through every aspect of Somali life, binding the people together and shaping their shared identity. As we have seen throughout this exploration of Somalia, the country's history, language, and culture are all deeply intertwined with its faith. So there you have it, a whirlwind tour of Somalia. We've journeyed through the enigma of this East African wild country, unraveling its history that's woven with tales of ancient civilizations, colonial struggles, and resilience in the face of adversity. We've dipped our toes in the linguistics landscape where the Somali language with its unique script and dialects paints a colorful picture of the nation's identity. Our exploration of Somalia's cultural mosaic has led us through a vibrant tapestry of traditions, from the nomadic way of life to the country's love for poetry and music. We've unearthed fascinating facts that make Somalia stand out on the map, and we've delved into the deep-seated spirituality that permeates every aspect of Somali life, with Islam being the cornerstone of their faith. As we've discovered, Somalia is a land of rich history, a unique language, vibrant culture, fascinating facts, and deep-seated spirituality. It's a country that holds many surprises for those willing to explore.